The king is back. Hello there. Man, something weird happened, bro. And it developed over time. I lost my ability to have meaningless conversations with women, and I lost my interest in meaningless sex, like at all. It went from more than 100, even from having multiple girlfriends, from having a rotation of women, to now like I know how vaginas look like. I know I'm good in giving sex. I'm able to give multiple orgasms. I know all of those things. I've been there, I've done that. And now I think when I think of sex, like, well, yeah, then we fuck, and then what's the point? And no, I'm not gay suddenly. I spoke to a beautiful soul about it, and she's into yoga and meditation as well, but she's doing it longer than me, even like since many years. And her opinion on that is that, and don't get me wrong here, I still think that women are beautiful and attractive, at least some of them, but to 99% of them I'm not attracted on a more than friend zone base anymore, even though some of them are really hot and sexy. What I'm aiming for at some point is a proper wife, right? Virgin wife, not having like a rotation or multiple girlfriends anymore. For what? Anyway, she told me at some point, when you go really in touch with yourself, right? Spiritually, you elevate yourself. And at some point you look at those activities, for example, sex, like something that's not on your level anymore. This is not how she said it, but this is how I perceive it, at least, right? Man, just in the month of August, I had two girls from the gym obviously hitting on me. One even gave me like her contact and stuff on a piece of paper where she put up her phone on, and the other one stalked me. She found my Instagram and my YouTube randomly, and she asked me for my Instagram. I didn't give it to her, and I don't know how she figured it. She messaged me there, right? So I have an abundance of women, right? And I don't want to. I don't want to. For what? Anyways, Yoga Girl told me, we would call her Yoga Girl now, that she perceives the same. And we started talking about tantric sex, which was new for me. I will dive more into this topic. But yeah, just this idea of randomly having sex, it's like an animal, right? The more close, this is a thought I had. I thought I'm thinking about lately more often. The more close our behavior in general is to animal behavior, the less spiritual enlightened we are, the lower our frequency is. Just think about it. Most people, they live like animals. It's a fact. They live like animals. They eat, they chill, they fuck, they sleep, and then they work. Like, it's not much different than I don't know, cows, right? But cows don't work. They eat. They eat just all day long, right? And normal people do that. That's why the majority of people is just fat, because they live like animals. And when I think, my nose is closed a bit. And when I think of those people, I don't want to give them my energy. I'm on semen retention. In 4 days, it's 3 months. I don't want to give my precious energy to a low vibration being that gets bombarded with stupid bullshit all the time from social media, scrolling on their phones. I would rather puke and eat my own puke than waking up next to a woman that scrolls as first thing in the morning. Back in the days, I didn't care. But women, there are people that wake up and the first thing they do is turn around their phone and start scrolling. That's so disgusting. Or people when they shower, like when you shower, right? You're in contact with yourself, you're just relaxed, and this is where you can get in contact with your subconscious, right? A quiet moment just for yourself, a warm, beautiful, quiet moment. Okay, I take a lot of cold showers, but sometimes after training, when it's a really hard training, I deserve a hot shower. And I make it long, and I enjoy it, and I'm with myself. And those moments are where I get a lot of ideas. And people destroy the purpose when they listen to music when they have those moments. So stupid. But yeah, like unaware people. Oof. And I don't tell you here, I'm so enlightened and I know everything. I do not. But I figured through meditation daily, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I changed. And back in the days, again, I didn't care when women were like so with their phones or on Instagram or stuff, but now I do. Because I don't do that. I take proper care of myself. And so much self-love and self-respect. And it would be against my self-respect to fuck a girl that I'm not feeling aligned with. I had so many moments in my life where I had sex with a random girl, and after that I thought myself, why did you do that, Fabio? For what? No, you fucked her and you made her come. For me, sex that I come is not that important. For me, sex was always okay. I would make her come multiple times. I would make her feel very good, as I did. And then in the end, I came to. But first, she had to come. Or 2 times, or 3 times, right? Nowadays, I think of, they don't deserve me. They don't deserve me. What do I deserve? Well, first I have to work on myself more to be the diamond that I can be. And my work will never be finished, that's for sure. But at some point I can look at myself, I just know it already, and be like, wow, bro, wow. When I'm at this moment, I will find myself a virgin. And if she's proper and we date and we come along, I marry her with God, not with a retarded contract. Marriage nowadays is so stupid. We need a contract and you don't need shit. If I marry with God. Contract, signing. How gay is that? That's not real. It's fake. That's fake. On the paper we are married. No. I marry with God. Your family can see. We share rings. All that stuff. Proper. Right? Not contract. If I decide to marry a girl, then I decide to marry a girl. With all the ups and downs that might come. But I have to deserve this beautiful, feminine, kind-hearted virgin. And this is why I do semen retention. And luckily it goes hand in hand with me not having interest in most women nowadays. But yeah, this is something most men don't understand. Because maybe they didn't have so much experience with women like I had. Or they will never raise their frequency to a point where they look at animalistic behaviors like something they don't feel attracted to. Yeah. My idea is to make more uncut videos to share thoughts like those, because I have a lot of those. Maybe somebody will be interested. If not, I couldn't care less. If you made it until here, thank you, my friend. See you next time.